Hello everyone, this is eCals90. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Derrick Rose.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Julius Randle is out there at Nerlens Noel. And it's Payton in at the 1. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. And in these late season stages, Doris, there are always a few surprise players that step up their game.
There's a real rhythm to the NBA calendar, Kevin. And this is why year-round conditioning and your year-round calendar matters. You know, the deeper you get into a year, there are certain players who get stronger because they put in the time and the commitment in the offseason, and they've stuck to their routine and their schedule during the year. All of those things matter.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. Noel down low, defended by Drummond. And another shot. And it's Noel missing. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded by Davis. Payton outside.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Drummond kicks to Caruso. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Drummond. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Payton surveying the floor. Randle no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
James kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Knicks have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Payton to stop the drought. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They get the rebound. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Now here's Payton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And here's Bullock over Caldwell Pope. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Davis. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Payton. No points in the game yet for him. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
He doesn't get the second one. Lakers leading by 7. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
Here's Payton, following the basket by LeBron James. The pass to Bullock. There's the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Payton, pass to Bullock. To the paint, wants to get it to Randle and does. And Randle throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. LeBron dishes to Davis. Down low. And that one's good, Caruso.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Bullock. Back to Payton. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James against Barrett. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Payton. He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met in New York.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Randle. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And let's not forget about the assists. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for James. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. Kicks it to Toppin. Outside Rose. Poked away. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Rose. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against New York. For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And in terms of team members, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Free throw good, Davis.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Kevin Knox is checked in for New York. Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Knicks trail by 7. Rose surveying the D. Pass to Burks. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a two-guard.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Horton Tucker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that one's good by LeBron.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knicks trail by 7. Up top, Burks. Guarded by Kuzma. And stolen by Harrell. Fast break, the Lakers. Kuzma with the ball. He kicks it to LeBron. Shoots over Burks. James, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Knocks the pass to Rose. Back to Knox. Works for 3. No good on the shot. And the Lakers take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 8 points. Here's Rose. He had 25 points last game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot blocking teams. The Lakers in 5th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
James with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And the pass to Harrell. Kuzma outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Burks can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 7. Tipped away. Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Looking now at some numbers for Rose. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from James.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Poked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's New York with it. Rose against James. Toppin can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Horton Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Rose. Great D that time from Harrell. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. And they double up James. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Harrell off with the layup. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Knox. Kicks it to Burks. Rose against Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And he's good on the second. 52 seconds left in the first. Here's Horton Tucker. James outside. Toppin pulls it in.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
To the middle. Here's Rose. The shot, no good. James with some nice D. Here's Kuzma. Burks with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Now LeBron. He's got 10. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur, Greg.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks, Alec Burks is out there with Knox. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Toppin. Quickly. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Los Angeles with another miss. Knicks trail by 8. Burks can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
James in the post, working on Rose. LeBron, good. James has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. New York calls timeout.
Well, you think about Marc Gasol. This is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career. But this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
And you know, for the Lakers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Barrett, and Gasol sends it back.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Noel.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Caruso looking for an opening. Passes it to Drummond. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Caruso. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
That free throw missing.
What R.J. Barrett brings to the table nightly is an incredible array of basketball skills offensively and tireless energy. If he can get consistent with his perimeter game, he's going to be very difficult to deal with for a long time.
And the second free throw, good.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Payton, and the dunk by Payton.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Kuzma. The Knicks making the shot. Count that one. Kuzma's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
To the inside, Noel, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Now here's Payton. He's got 6. Pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. Noel with it, and there's the feed to Bullock. 4 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope, and it's Bullock missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
Caldwell Pope passes to Caruso. Lakers working the ball around now. Kuzma, a good look. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's got 6 rebounds in the game. Payton outside. Now here's Bullock. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Davis. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Knicks trail by 14. And here is Payton. He has 6. He feeds it to Noel. Count that bucket. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, how about the quick thinking of Elfrid Payton in the pick and roll? Nicely done.
Here's Caruso, covered by Payton. And there's the pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to Randall. Now Bullock from outside the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Passes it to Davis. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by New York. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here is Davis.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Knicks trail by 19. Here's Barrett over Drummond. And the Knicks miss again.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
For three, Barrett. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And New York making a change here. Randall against Davis. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. Now here's Rose, and the Knicks miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Caruso, no good. Knicks trail by 21 to stop the run, and it's blocked. To the middle, and they double up Davis. Pass to Horton Tucker from downtown. Here's Harrell. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Burks kicks to Rose. Now Burks. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Knicks. The Lakers second.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Marcus All's checked in for Anthony Davis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Caruso. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix. Now the pass to Gasol. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. Here's Burks. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Knicks have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the first one at the line is good. And Burks hits 2 free throws. James with it. 12 points for him. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game. Horton Tucker, the pass to Gasol. Pass to Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
He hits the second from the line. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Caruso kicks to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Now here's Rose. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Toppin with it. He's up against Gasol. Right side Rose. Works for three. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Noel's checked in for New York. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. Outside Rose. Rejected by Gasol. Here's James.
Burks is such a smart defender. He's terrific at contesting shots without fouling.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
So big.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
This is what makes Anthony Davis so special. He's able to flex his muscle and use his superior mobility. One of the hardest guys in the league to match up with.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you're getting dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bullock. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Caldwell-Pope on the wing. He's covered by Noel. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Payton passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Count it. Good. Davis has got 18 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Noel finds Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. Lakers leading by 23. James kicks to Caruso. The drive by James. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, 6'8" and 200. Who knows how many pounds? But the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sport.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Lakers shooting 47%, pretty solid. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And it's sent back by Drummond.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Randall passes to Barrett. Bullock with it. Randall outside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
They grab their own miss. Here's Davis. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
Now here's Payton. He has 6. Dishes to Barrett. Back to Payton. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's James. He's got 16. Back to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock, and that one good. Drummond's got 7.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Bullock, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Now here's Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for LeBron James. Putting up about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes
Take a break.
this role,
Take a break.
being the catalyst
2 shots.
on the offensive end, night in and night out.
That one is off. And the Lakers with some changes. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Lakers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Now here's LeBron. He's got 18, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. Derrick Rose is checked in for Peyton. And he sinks the second. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. Passes it to Barrett. Now Noel. Pass to Rose. Lets it go from 14. Second chance shot. And Noel lays it up and in. Noel's got his third basket of the night.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it, never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Randall. Tries again. And Noel kicks to Barrett. The pass to Bullock. Here's Randall. Off target with his three.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now here's LeBron. He's guarded by Bullock. And Kuzma has it in the corner. That three off the mark. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Knicks also changing it up. Toppin comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Alec Burks subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And so he makes both from the line. And here is James. He's got 19. Pass to Harrell. Got a piece of it. Pass to Rose. Morris with the block.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
Kuzma passes to James.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
New York calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Number 5, the Knicks.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Rose passes to Burks. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside Rose. Five on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Kuzma outside. Pass to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. They get it again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Two shots.
The first one falls. The Knicks making a switch here. KNICKS is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Burks for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Harrell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Back to James. Out to the right wing. From past the arc. Here's Horton Tucker. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kuzma can't get it to go. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
Now, this guy's starting to rediscover that athleticism. What about that finish and flush?
Kicks it to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
New York with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up.
And it's the size and speed of Rose that makes him so tough to defend. He gets that step, you got no option but to foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
The free throw drops for Rose. Marc Gasol is checked in for Morris. And both free throws good for Rose. The Lakers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Harrell. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Harrell's got 6.
If you do not box out Montrezl Harrell, you are opening yourself up to offensive rebounds. This guy is a force there.
Now here's Rose. He has 5. And Gasol sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The Lakers on D. Now Burks. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Marc Gasol. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here is Los Angeles now. LeBron with it. 23 points in the game. Here's Harrell. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Works for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Horton Tucker. No good with the triple. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. So the wing on the left. Rose against Gasol. Outside Rose, just 5 on the clock. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 7 points.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
To the right side. Back to Harrell. There's the pass to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
Two.
First free throw is good.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Rose. He has 7. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Horton Tucker, the pass to Gasol. Over Rose, Harrell trying to free himself up, and the shot is long. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Horton Tucker with the rebound. The Lakers shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Pass to Gasol. Lakers passing it around. Up top, Kuzma. 6 points for him. And that one, good. Kuzma's got 8.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Burks. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Gasol. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
to the paint. Here's Knox. Now the dish to Toppin. Outside Rose. Knox the pass to Burks. He kicks it to Rose. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Knox. Ntilikina out there with Elfrid Payton. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Pell in at the 4-man position. Here's Knox. He's covered by Matthews. Misses from close range. Here's McKinney, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Payton passes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Passes it to Gasol. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Davis finds Matthews. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Ntilikina. Good work there as it goes.
This is critical to Ntilikina's development. Nice drive right there.
McKinney passes to Davis. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's McKinney, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now here's Payton, guarded by McLemore. Pass to Knox. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payton. And that one hits back iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the dunk by Payton.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
The pass to McKinney. Back to Davis. The 8-footer. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
Ntilikina kicks to Payton. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Payton's got 4 points this quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And New York with a change here, too. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Elfrid Payton. And he can't hit the second. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside Matthews. Bullock with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Feeds it to Gibson. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Morris. Knox misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball at 42%. The 3 from Matthews. Good on the triple.
I love seeing Wes Matthews pull it from deep. When he's got his feet under him, you know it's going in.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. Rebounded by the Lakers. In the corner, it's McLemore. Got a piece of it. Here's Knox. Here's Ntilikina. And the layup's good off the glass.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
And here's McLemore. Great D that time from Gibson.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Ntilikina. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McLemore's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Matthews for the 3. The rebound by Gibson.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Bullock. Takes a 3. But they recover it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
McKinney, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I think the key for Kevin Knox is staying assertive. When he maintains this drive, it forces the defense to react.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, you think about Kevin Knox, 1 year of collegiate basketball at the University of Kentucky before being picked 9th overall in 2018. Let's remember, he's young, but he seemed to be prepared for the bright lights.
He hits both from the stripe. LA has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Los Angeles calls timeout. McKinney kicks to Matthews. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
From deep, McLemore. And again, the Lakers no good. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Ntilikina. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes to McLemore. Gasol with it. Fires from deep. Bullock with the rebound. In the corner, Knox with it. Over McLemore. Knox misses.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Offline with his 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Matthews left side. The pass to Gasol. McLemore dishes to Matthews.
Just an incredible job by Matthews, seeking contact on his way, trying to get the call, and does.
Two shots.
The first one falls.
Well, you consider Wesley Matthews' career and his ability as a 3-and-D guy to become critical in so many different rotations. What a career.
The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Both free throws good from Matthews. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Pell, the pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Burks. 6 to shoot. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Lakers. Offensive rebound. Here's McKinney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Shooting one.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Knocked away, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ntilikina. And again, it's the Knicks missing. LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Knox. And Gasol comes to help. Burks for 3. Here's Pell. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's McKinney. Morris controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, that's the passion you like to see from Markieff Morris, converting off the board.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Burks. They need this. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Burks against Matthews. Here's the teardrop, and he recovers it.
Boy, as crafty as they come. Matthews goes up with a purpose, baits the defender into fouling him. That's textbook.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Matthews. Now Payton. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
McLemore, the pass to Gasol. Goes back up, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you see Marc Gasol just forcing the issue, putting the defense in a bind, and now he'll go to the free throw line.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
Gasol hits them both. The Knicks shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Payton passes to Knox. Payton against Matthews. Outside Gibson. Back to Payton. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes. 13 points for Elfrid Payton.
Wow, when Elfrid Payton's starting to feel himself a little bit on the offensive end, looking very aggressive right now.
Matthews scanning the floor. Passes it to McKinney. Matthews with it. Pass to McKinney. Launches a 3. No good on that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Now here's McLemore. And there's the pass to McKinney. Outside Gasol. Over Gibson. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Ntilikina. The three-pointer, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And the shot goes in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
I think if you're very aggressive with Elfrid Payton, this guy is getting good at picking up these kinds of fouls.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Payton. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Caruso. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.